Hey guys, welcome back to the Mower Medic 1. If this is your first time coming to my channel, thank you and welcome. Hit that subscribe button and so you'll get all my new videos coming out, and be sure to ring that bell. And I got something to show you. What we're working on today is a John Deere Gator that the customer left the dipstick loose, and the dipstick flew off. I went ahead and ordered him a new one and put it in already, and made sure it had oil in it. But whenever these engines are running and it don't have a dipstick, oil's just gonna freaking blow out of that. And this whole engine and transmission bay was just covered in oil. Wasn't a drop of oil in the motor. I mean, just oil all up right here, just covered. So I got it all washed off best I can. But the reason I'm out here today was to put a new battery in here. However, I wanted to show you guys what you need to check for whenever you install the battery. You want to be sure that the engine is charging that battery. Yeah, she's going. I got engine degreaser, and I washed it down with some water, and it's smoking off the muffler there, so don't be alarmed about that. I understand that I told the customer this thing's going to smoke for a while before all this oil and degreaser and everything gets burned off. With a fully charged battery, the specification for this particular machine is somewhere around 13 to 13.3 volts, at idle. And I believe that's where we're at. Now, if your battery was low, it would be, higher than that. But that's the spec. With a good hot battery is 13 to 13.3-ish, somewhere in there. And when you kill the motor, it should just drop down to your 12.8, 12.5, 12.8, somewhere in there, your battery voltage. Now I've disconnected the spark plug wire, and I'm going to do my crank test. I know this battery is good, so what I want you to do, this is going to do two things. It's going to test the health of the battery, and it's going to test the amp draw on the starter. This is not per the book, but this will get you by in a pinch if you want to test a battery and make sure your starter's not dragging. Whenever you crank it, you don't want the volts to go below 9.5. We're at 10.8. That's 100% perfect. If for some weird reason you are not getting your voltage to your battery while the engine's running, 9 times out of 10, in my experience on these Gators, is going to be the voltage regulator here. They're not that expensive, and they make a tester for these that you just plug in. I don't have that tester. I've got me a known good one that I've gotten from my parts department that I just plug in for testing purposes. It's a no-brainer. If you plug a good one in and it's charging the battery, then you know your voltage regulator is bad. And I know the average homeowner's not gonna have access to just a new one. And the actual test procedures to this is you have to have DC shunts. You have to have all kinds of, I just don't have it. It's so simple for me just to plug in a good known one, a known good one, and go from there. And you might, your John Deere dealer might have a good one that you could borrow. But, not like I said, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be the regulator. If it's not charging, you need to check the fuses, of course. Do your preliminaries. But other than that, it's good to go. If you have any questions about John Deere Gators and their charging systems, hey, let me know. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day. Mower Medic 1.